Men over 50, let me ask you something. Do you wake up tired, even after a full night's sleep? Do you feel weaker in the gym, slower at work, and less motivated in life? Maybe you've noticed your belly getting bigger, your mood getting flatter, and your drive, both in life and in the bedroom, fading away. If that sounds familiar, let me tell you, it's not just getting older. It's low testosterone. And the truth is, you may be making it worse without even knowing it. Because today, I'm going to expose the 5 worst mistakes men over 50 make that drain testosterone. And if you fix them, you can turn back the clock on your energy, confidence, and strength. Stick around, because mistake number 5 is the silent killer that almost no one talks about, but it can devastate your hormones. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we break down health and wellness for men over 50, without the fluff, without the gimmicks, just real strategies that work. Testosterone is not just about muscles. It's about energy, focus, mood, drive, bone health, and yes, your performance in the bedroom. And while testosterone naturally declines about 1% per year after 30, most men accelerate that decline by making small but deadly mistakes. So today, we're going to uncover those mistakes one by one and give you simple, powerful solutions to fix them. All right, let's dive in. Mistake number 1, ignoring sleep. Here's the first big one, and honestly, it's the most underrated. Most men over 50 simply don't sleep enough. Between work stress, late-night TV, scrolling on the phone, or even just insomnia, a lot of guys are running on 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And they think, well, that's just life. I can handle it. But here's the problem. Testosterone is made while you sleep. Research shows that men who sleep less than 6 hours per night can lose up to 15% of their testosterone in just 1 week. That's like aging 10 years overnight. Think about that. You could eat clean, hit the gym, even take supplements, but if you're skimping on sleep, you're shutting down your body's hormone factory. Why? Because deep sleep is when your body releases luteinizing hormone, the signal that tells your testes, hey, make more testosterone. If you miss out on deep sleep, that signal weakens. And here's the kicker, sleep loss doesn't just lower testosterone. It raises cortisol, your stress hormone. And cortisol and testosterone are enemies. When one goes up, the other goes down. So what's the fix? Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Keep a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Make your room dark, cool, and quiet. Shut down screens an hour before bed. If you struggle with insomnia, try magnesium, meditation, or even just a hot shower before bed. Simple tweaks, but powerful results. Get your sleep right, and you'll feel your energy, strength, and mood improve almost immediately. Mistake number 2, not lifting weights. Here's the second mistake, avoiding strength training. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I walk every day, I do some cardio, that's enough. And hey, cardio is great for your heart. But when it comes to testosterone, nothing beats lifting weights. Resistance training, especially heavy, compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups, triggers your body to release growth hormone and testosterone. It's like flipping on the anabolic switch. On the flip side, if you're not lifting weights, your body doesn't have a reason to keep testosterone high. Your muscles shrink, your metabolism slows, and belly fat creeps in. And belly fat, remember, converts testosterone into estrogen. Double trouble. And here's the good news. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Just 3 sessions per week, 45 minutes each, is enough to see huge changes. Focus on full body workouts. Use progressive overload, gradually increasing weights or reps, and don't be afraid to push yourself. If you haven't lifted in years, start with machines or bodyweight exercises, push-ups, squats, rows, and work your way up. Remember, muscle is a testosterone signal. When your body senses that you're challenging your muscles, it keeps your testosterone higher to adapt. No challenge? No reason to produce more. So if you want to boost T, pick up the weights. They're your best anti-aging tool. Now, let's talk about food. Mistake number 3. Most men over 50 eat diets that secretly sabotage testosterone. Lots of processed carbs, sugary snacks, fried foods, seed oils, and yes, alcohol. The problem? These foods spike insulin, cause inflammation, and increase belly fat, all of which crush testosterone. Let's break it down. Sugar raises insulin. High insulin lowers sex hormone binding globulin, SHBG, which messes with free testosterone. Seed oils like soybean, canola, and corn oil are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which cause chronic inflammation. Inflammation is poison to testosterone. Alcohol damages your liver, lowers testosterone directly, and boosts estrogen. Now compare that to testosterone-friendly foods: protein, eggs, chicken, fish, and lean beef. Healthy fats: olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds. Micronutrient-rich foods: spinach, broccoli, pumpkin seeds, zinc boost, oysters. These don't just feed your body, they feed your hormones. Here's the action step. Do a pantry check. Cut out, or at least limit, the big 3 testosterone killers: sugar, processed oils, and alcohol. Replace them with whole, nutrient-dense foods. Your body will thank you with more energy, less fat, and yes, higher testosterone. Mistake number 4. Chronic stress. We live in a world of constant stress. Work deadlines, bills, family responsibilities, it never ends. And when you're younger, your body can handle it better. But after 50, chronic stress becomes a silent testosterone killer. Here's why: stress raises cortisol. And like I said earlier, cortisol and testosterone can't coexist. When cortisol stays high, testosterone plummets. Think about it. Your body is wired for survival. If it thinks you're running from danger 24/7, the last thing it cares about is muscle, energy, or reproduction. It shuts down testosterone because, in survival mode, that's not a priority. So how do you fix it? Breathe. Try box breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Do it for 2 minutes. Move. Even a 20-minute walk lowers cortisol. Disconnect. Take breaks from screens, news, and emails. Sleep. Remember mistake number 1? Sleep lowers stress hormones too. And here's a bonus: learn to say no. Protect your time and energy. At this stage in life, peace of mind is priceless. Control stress, and you'll notice your testosterone rise naturally. And finally, mistake number 5, the one almost every man ignores: skipping regular checkups. Too many men avoid the doctor until something is seriously wrong. But here's the reality: hormones, blood sugar, cholesterol, vitamin D, thyroid, these all play into testosterone. And if you don't test, you're just guessing. Here's the shocking truth. Studies show that men with undiagnosed conditions like type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, or vitamin D deficiency often have chronically low testosterone. And once those conditions are treated, testosterone rises naturally. So don't skip your blood work. Get your testosterone checked, along with your overall health markers. Knowledge is power. And don't think of it as weakness. Think of it as maintenance. You wouldn't drive a car for 20 years without checking the oil, right? Well, your body deserves the same respect. The men who stay on top of their health live longer, stronger, and with a better quality of life. Period. So there you have it, the 5 worst mistakes men over 50 make that lower testosterone: skimping on sleep, avoiding strength training, eating testosterone-killing foods, living in chronic stress, ignoring checkups. Now, let me ask you, how many of these mistakes are you guilty of right now? Here's the good news: you don't have to be perfect. Even fixing 1 or 2 of these will boost your testosterone. And the more you fix, the better you'll feel. Remember, testosterone isn't just about muscles or masculinity. It's about living fully. Energy, confidence, focus, vitality. So take action today. Pick one change and start there. Sleep an extra hour. Do a workout. Swap a processed meal for a whole one. Book that checkup you've been putting off. And before you know it, you'll feel the difference. If this video gave you value, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Because men, your 50s are not the end. They can be the beginning of your strongest years yet if you take care of your testosterone.